Mike the Truth Jackson here at Legion Sports Training Facilities. I'm joined today by Mr. Jericho Wallace. How we doing this evening? Or this afternoon? This morning? It's still good morning, Mr. Wallace. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing very well. We have the inaugural Legion's Pro Boxing Experience coming up here pretty soon. We got 2 weeks out.
Yes, sir.
Week out. You'll be making your professional debut. Yeah, tell us how's training been going. Tell us about your amateur experience for those who don't know who Jericho Wallace is.
How you doing? My training's been going really fine. 2 weeks into the fight. I have like 15 amateur fights. I only lost one. And as far as the fight coming up, it's a big fight. My first pro debut, and I'm just excited, man. I just can't wait to step in that ring and to show my talent.
Now, for you, has training varied at all between your amateur fights and the professional fight that's coming up? Because professional boxing, amateur boxing is really two different styles of fighting. How has your training changed in preparation for your professional debut?
Really, I just been training harder, 2 times a day, running more. It's a different story. It's no headgear. But amateur was no headgear too for elite, but it's way different. The gloves are smaller, and the grind is it's just time to hustle now, man.
Now the elite is something that came about maybe a year or two ago once they announced that amateurs were not going to wear headgear. How did you feel about that?
I felt pretty good. I don't really like headgear, so it's more better for me. It's more easy to dodge punches more, and it's more knockouts.
That you don't have that extra protection. Now your professional debut, do you know who your opponent will be that evening?
I actually don't know, and I don't really care to mind to find out.
There we go. For you, what type of style do you bring? Because in boxing you have various styles. You have a Floyd Mayweather who's more of a pure boxer, defensive fighter. You have someone like a Canelo who's very aggressive style. What kind of style is Jericho?
Really, to be honest, I don't have nobody else style. I'm a boxer puncher. I can stalk you. I could do slick, play slick moves. I could do it all.
Yeah, man, a very versatile boxer. At the professional level, you're gonna face all kinds of skill levels. At amateur level, you kind of knew what you were getting into. At the professional level, you may not know. You may have someone who can have a great record, or they may have a little bit, especially coming to a debut, your first fight. You may have someone who also be making a debut, or they may have 4 or 5 fights. Does someone with experience, or the more professional experience than you have, is that something that you're concerned about?
I'm really not concerned, but we taking our time. You know what I'm saying? It's a pedestal we got to go up, to the top or whatever. And we just taking our time, picking our opponents, and we're going to just go from there.
Have you paid attention at all to the boxing scene in Houston?
Yes, sir.
You go to fights, you support your teammates and the sport itself. Do you have any type of standouts in Houston, or maybe even some prospects that you could potentially face here in the future?
Not really. I ain't really been paying attention to nobody. I'm really just focused. Anybody they put in front of me, I'm gonna showcase my talent.
There you go. Well, we have what's the date? Tell people the date and when can we come see you fight? And I know it's at Legend Sports Complex in the Woodlands. What day we have?
August 29th.
Bam, August 29th at the Legend Sports Complex in the Woodlands. Anyone you give a shout out to before we get out of here?
Shout out to my moms and Quentin Randall, my brother, my family. And
Quentin Randall, your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
And just come see Hands of Stone, man. August 29th at Legends Boxing Gym.
There you go, man. Good luck on your fight.
Thanks, man.